paid. Anything I need in school is given. I'm also grateful for the school itself, Kabianga School. It has given me the facilities, the teachers.
I thank my parents, I thank the school administration, I thank the school for supporting us. I aspire to be a doctor in the future.
With the grace of God, I scored an A of 83 points, and it's a great feeling for me, and I feel so proud of myself, my teachers, and the school.
I got a mean grade of A of 81 points, and for me, there were a lot of challenges. I'm just thankful to God, to the teachers, and to my parents for the support.
Now on to some sad note, but still on the same story. 840 candidates who sat for the 2024 KCSE exams failed to get their results after NEC established malpractices and irregularities during the exams, leading to their cancellation. According to CS Education Julius Ogamba, 2,899 candidates will be forced to wait for 3 months to know their fate after their results were withheld to allow for further investigation into the alleged misconduct. Here is the report.
There were 840 candidates who are involved in examination irregularities in 2024, and their examination results have been cancelled. It is unfortunate that a few contracted professionals and teachers are still insistent on ruining the future of our learners by subjecting them to examination malpractices. To this end, the results of 2,829 candidates suspected to have involved in the examination irregularities have been withheld pending completion of investigations that should be completed within a period of 30 days from the official release of examination results, which is today.
Still on matters education now, the Kenya National Examination Council (NEC) has announced that it will offer a mid-year KCSE exams for the next 3 years till 2027. NEC states that the move would aim at providing those who would like to get a certification for the 844 educational system with an opportunity to do so. This comes when KCSE exams are set to be offered for the last time in 2027, bringing the 844 system to a close while the CBC takes fully effect.
I wish to announce that Kenya National Examination Council will introduce a mid-year series of the KCSE examination to be administered in July every year. The examination will target candidates wishing to repeat the KCSE examination and those who may have missed sitting in examinations due to sickness or other unexpected hardships. Adult candidates may also consider registering for the July series examination from this year.
This year, NEC will administer KPSEA to the third cohort of the competency-based education and the Kenya Junior Secondary Education Assessment to the first cohort that has just joined grade 9. The pilot findings were used to develop the assessment blueprint that will be used for this level. I wish to inform everyone that NEC has developed and uploaded sample papers for the Kenya Junior School Education Assessment, and they are available on the NEC CBA portal. NEC will also be sending an online questionnaire to the candidates of the Kenya Junior School Education Assessment through their schools to elicit feedback on their interests and personality, which will form part of the crucial information that the Ministry of Education will use to guide in their placement in senior schools in 2026. And personality, which will form part of the crucial information that the Ministry of Education will use to guide in their placement in senior schools in 2026.
Now, on to some other story. The Treasury CS, John Mbadi, has raised concerns over the increase in pending bills and urged counties to prioritize settling them. He pointed out that most counties' revenue future was unrealistic and that this was contributed by the piling of the pending bills. On his part, Prime CS Musalia Mudavadi says that the government has put in place measures that will ensure playing ground for all businesses to thrive, adding that the private sector is so far a key driver for the country's economy.
We have the law in place that says you cannot make any payment until you pay the pending bills. First charge, they form the first charge, but that is not respected. And you can't drag all government officers to jail. Preliminary analysis, that was the brief that was given to me, the bills may come down to about 450 billion after verification. But again, we carried forward from last financial year, 151. So you're talking about not less than 600. COG, counties must stop over-projecting on-source revenue. National government must stop over-projecting revenue collection. Then we become realistic in our budget, and then we will solve this.
Let us be frank in identifying the bottlenecks. We know that excessive bureaucracy, outdated regulations, and inefficient infrastructure have at times become barriers rather than bridges to success.
You can bring as many legislations as you want, but if you don't deal with the root cause of the pending bills, you will not sort out the problem. We have the law in place that says you cannot make any payment until you pay the pending bills. First charge, they form the first charge, but that is not respected.
Today we must think of collectively charting a new course. This meeting is therefore an opportunity for those of you in the private sector to tell us where the shoe pinches.
The starting point will be to deal with the pending bill at the budgeting stage. And this should not just be a national government effort.
Now, on to some county news. Now, the county government of Nairobi has purchased 24 modern garbage trucks to help in restoring sanity in the city. This comes after a notice was released banning hawking in the major streets of the Nairobi CBD. Speaking while unveiling the trucks, Governor Johnson Sakaja reiterated that his administration was working on addition of more trucks to help clean Nairobi. However, he urged the truck drivers to be responsible while operating the trucks.
Na sasa kama hii ukipata loaders wawili unaenda so many places and like unagojea tu kwa tinga peke yake, alafu imefanya kuna venye tipa zitakujanga kuchukua kwa ofisi tunazikaribishia. So badala tipa aende mbali, ataanza kufanya trips nyingi, akienda dump site tu azunguki mbali, akienda takataka na kuja tu anajua ni ofisi dump site, ofisi dump site.
Wangapi walikuwa Greenami mbeleni? Na saizi ni madereva. Hiyo transition mnaonaje, ni mzuri?
Mzuri sana. Sana.
Mungu ni mzuri.
Kabisa.
I have a lot of faith in you. Iko na imani kubwa sana kwenu. But I want you to take your work seriously. Please take your work seriously. Hii machine yenye unatumia ama unaendesha ni jasho ya watu wa Nairobi. It is a sweat of taxpayers. Ndio umetuwezesha kununua hizi magari. Tafadhali chunga gari yako.
Now, on to some news that are happening this afternoon. The Parliamentary Committee on Defense and Foreign Relations is scrutinizing the nominated ambassadors before they are approved and sent to various countries. Individuals being scrutinized include Andrew Karanja, who is to be sent in Brazil, Ababuna Mwamba, who will represent Kenya in Younib, and Noor Gabo, expected to go to Haiti. However, former ICT Cabinet Secretary Margaret Nyambura Ndongo has rejected her nomination as Kenya's High Commissioner to Ghana. In a letter addressed to the committee currently vetting the ambassadorial nominees, Ndongo officially withdrew her acceptance of the role. Here is the report.
Honorable Chair, I have had the privilege of receiving a number of honors and awards. In December 2012 rather, His Excellency President Mwai Kibaki awarded me the Order of the Elder of the Golden Heart, first class, which is the highest civilian honor in our nation.
We do have, you're going to be the ambassador in charge of UNEP and UNON. These are two major, but we have a third UN agency. And at the moment, it appears as if we have two missions. We have a mission that is in charge of UNEP and UNON, and we have another mission in charge of UN Habitat.
Well, we have come to the end of our news bulletin at 1 here at Younib TV. My name is Joseph Kamau. Have yourself a great weekend.